A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too, at the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Perez, Stroll, Gasly, Albon, Ocon, Iceman, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Joe, Sainz, and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves? Big excitement? What?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Grumpy. Probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
This is a high-speed circuit, and therefore we need low downforce, which of course means that DRS is not going to be quite as powerful. But hopefully we're going to be so quick we're not even going to notice it. Drive-through penalty, you've got a drive-through penalty. Pushing too hard, it's causing your gearbox to take increased wear. Just be careful. Okay, we've reached a worrying level of wear on the internal combustion engine. Let's try and keep the revs down. Early upshifts, later downshifts, please. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, we're hitting the rated limits on the MGU-H. The power unit is going to be more prone to overheating. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go. Oh mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. We're looking at some imminent gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and misgears. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Lando Norris
take a bow. At last, a winner in Formula One.
To overcome the difficult circumstances they face throughout this race today, Crofty, it's not easy, and it really shows a lot of maturity, and you can use this, you can draw on this as a driver moving forward and boost your confidence through the rest of the championship.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium.